Oh, look at that artifact.
All hail the 12. Are you the fairy scholar?
I thought he's gonna be like...
Fabian's crown and Farendel's fingerweb. A fairy. In flesh and blood.
So she is a fairy.
Let me have a look at you, glistening maiden. What portal have you come through? Which world do you belong to? No, don't tell me. Tall and without wings. Not a Ladifari.
Ladifari?
And no creek or tree on you. So neither a nymph nor a dryad.
Are dryads,
I am Nuri.
fairies?
Nuri Dari Nelavanda. Can you help me so that I can use magic again? Without any pain and loss?
An inquisitive fairy. Wait. I have to focus my mind.
Inquisitive
I want
fairy?
to stay in this world and wander free like the raven and live through adventures with Geron. Can you help me?
Only 3 times am I allowed to err.
Master fairy scholar?
Oh,
Well,
another.
I guess
Oh, a human.
he
My
got
name
disappointed.
is Geron. We've come to seek your
He
counsel. You are the
completely
fairy
ignored
scholar,
Geron.
right?
Giacomo Nauta.
It's like
Sage
Geron
of the
never
spheres,
existed.
Temporal
Which is
analyst,
true.
And fairy scholar.
Giacomo
Hits the nail on the
Nauta?
head, I should say. But just one moment, young man. Please do not touch those fairy crystals, Nuridaran Elavanda. Interference, you know. Where were we, my boy?
Fairy crystals?
Nuri can't use magic in this world.
Don't touch
this
under
world?
any circumstances.
Why is that? Oh,
Whoops.
Save yourselves!
God damn it, Nori! What the hell did you do? Oh my god, they painted this whole area for it to get destroyed? Nori, you idiot! Oh no. Why is she laughing? He's dead! He's dead. Is she okay? I don't think she... Nori?
She's gone crazy. She's gone even more crazy.
Yeah, more crazy, huh?
Nuri!
Anrianvella muren amatesteliananati.
Oh, God.
Rionero Anrianvella.
Now she's speaking Italian. Oh, for the love of pizza.
What did she say?
Oh, that's you. I honestly didn't notice him. He's alive. Are you all right, Nori? Oh, she turned Italian. She turned crazy.
Nuri! Damn.
What we can do? What can we do? What we can do, that's, Oh, is that our pack? I don't think so. It's probably his. Are you okay, Giacomo?
All right, Sage of the Spheres and Temporal Analyst. I better get us out of here. And then you'll tell me what I need to know.
Arm of Knight Statue. Rubble. Can we use the fixing? Can we use the fixing magic? I mean, we can. We might be able to fix this whole thing with her magic. It was funny though. Under any circumstances, do not touch the crystal. Whoops! Fucking Nori. That's funny. Alright. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to Giacomo.
How could that happen?
Are you alright?
What's wrong? Do you have something in your throat? How could that happen? What's wrong? Do you have something in your throat?
Something in his throat. Do we actually need... Is this some sort of a puzzle?
He has lost his sword. Now his hand is only grabbing thin air.
Excuse me, viewers.
The arm of the fairy knight statue.
Well, I guess it's mine now. Is that its head? I think that's its head.
This time it wasn't my fault. The boulder is much too heavy.
There's something in here. Yeah, coughing and sneezing, viewers. The combo. I have it all. Yeah, I still haven't recovered yet, viewers. A part of yardstick.
The statue fell on the stick and cut it in half. The other half is lodged beneath this statue. The other half is lodged beneath this statue.
So I'm gonna leave both of them. Okay.
You'll have to travel on without a backpack, I'm afraid. My arm is too short.
What do you mean your arm is too short? Dude, it's right here. Well, you might be afraid that this whole area might actually fall, so... I guess I can understand.
Are the items in there valuable? I'm sorry. You have to know that I bring bad luck. Why must everything always be out of reach?
Naturally.
Damn, this is high. How many paces might that be? No, I won't risk the leap under any circumstances.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to jump that. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? That's a fairy crystal.
What did those crystals do to Nuri? The explorer is right. We'd better stay away from these stones.
Geron, Seleavi Uribella Amatesta. Uh-oh.
Damn. A strong influence of Italian crystals, huh? Holy. Okay. How the hell can we advance?
How could that happen? What's wrong? Do you have something in your throat?
Do we actually need to give him some water?
Here, take a mouthful.
Alright.
Oh, black fortunes. The fairy artifact. Millennia. Gone in a blink of an eye.
Well, it's not my fault. Leave cave, save Nori. Of course we're gonna try and save Nori.
We have to save Nuri. She's been cut off from us, and she seems to be in shock.
Am I surprised? She just had to touch the crystals. Your fairy has to find another way out.
But the orcs are on that side, and they've surely been following us. Nuri mustn't fall into their hands.
I can draw a safe passage back for her, but I'd need the notebook from my backpack.
Very well. The notebook it shall be.
He needs a notebook.
My notes! I need them to draw the directions for your ferry.
Can I go
We
there?
have to save Nuri.
Oh, this is the half.
Your stick is broken.
This is the first half. Okay, I didn't see that we got the first half. Okay. Can I do this?
I need the other half. The other half is lodged beneath this statue.
Alright. I think this should work.
Too short.
Too short? Fix this, maybe?
The boulder is much too heavy.
Maybe
I
we
hope
can
this
use
wasn't a patron saint of the fairies. The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle. If the stick wasn't broken, I could reach the backpack with it.
Wait, I got the two of them?
The artifact is missing more than just an arm. Nuri, could you please? Well, good. Thanks.
Atial nemune du laval. Is mantrairelli. Is lera mantrairelli.
Damn. I need someone to translate that. Well, somehow I fixed this. I don't know how, but I managed to fix it.
That's better. I'd feel better if the stick had a barbed hook. The life's work of the explorer might vanish into the abyss. And that's the kind of disaster I don't want on my conscience.
Barbed hook?
That's better. The stick fits perfectly into the hole left by the sword handle.
Okay. I don't know how that wouldn't break the stick because of how heavy.
Geron.
Yeah, I don't know how that the weight of the arm didn't break the stick, but all right. Whatever. Now we have the backpack.
I'll leave it closed. I don't want to have to deal with those things.
Damn.
I'll leave it. I don't.
I think we should talk to him normally.
My notes!
Oh, never mind. I actually have to hand the backpack to him.
Here. This is for your ferry. The way out of the mountain. She must run to the mill that's marked here. That's where we'll meet again.
Okay. How can I hand that to her?
Do you think she'll find the mill?
You can count on Nuri.
Good. Berries tend to be a little unfocused.
Unfocused. Easy to be distracted.
Do you think she'll find the mill?
You can count.
Good. Berries tend...
Okay, how can I give it to Nori? I don't think I can throw it. Maybe wrap it over a stone and then throw it? Or maybe I can tell her the directions, because she can memorize that, I think, right?
Nuri! Damn. Nuri! Damn.
Oh,
It's flying away.
Berry interference. I'm afraid everything in here will crumble apart very soon.
I'm not leaving Nuri behind.
Of course not. I'll make new directions. But you will have to get them to her another way.
Hold on, Nuri.
Okay. How? It gave me a new one? Or I need to go talk to him.
Here's another sheet with directions.
It's flying away.
How?
Here's
then?
another sheet with directions.
Maybe I need to throw it inside the basket? Probably. Okay, that worked.
Follow the directions to the mill. You can't miss it. The way should be safe.
Oh, she understands.
Come, my boy. It's time to leave.
Oh.
So the seer wants to get hold of Nuri Darin Elavanda. Satinav. History has a way of repeating itself.
What do you mean by that?
By
Once
Satinav?
before, the seer abused fairies by making them play the harp for him, until they lost their magic and fell victim to the darkness.
Nuri called them sad fairies. The seer sent them to follow our tracks.
Possible. Quite possible.
Yeah, he doesn't look that old. But yeah, we managed to find the fairy's collar. Funny the way that all of that got fucked up because of Nora's curiosity. What? I gotta be honest, it was a little bit funny. It was a little bit funny. Giacomo's role in the past.
You fought alongside the king's heroes?
Hezinda forbid. I'd make a knight of miserable stature.
Hezinda?
When the young king asked me for help, the seer had long been in captivity, but I sealed the fairy gate in the stone oak forest.
So that was you?
For all time, the hardest decision in my whole life. But other fairies might have reached Andergast to play the harp.
How come you didn't find Nuri at the fairy gate back then?
There were rumors in those times that the heroes had saved a fairy from the seer's clutches, but nobody felt it necessary to introduce her to me before they let her go.
Huh. Okay. She never mentioned anything about that, though. Nuri's fate.
Why Nuri? There must be other fairies somewhere.
A good question. What do you know about Nuri and her homeworld?
Nothing really. I know she can fix stuff.
Nuri can't use magic, or she'll either die or lose her soul.
I see.
We hoped you could help us.
I'm afraid I'd have to know more about the world she came from.
That is something that I do not know about. She might be able to tell us, though.
Nuri never told me anything about her background.
Perhaps she was scared.
Of her home.
Or her past. The magic of the fairies can turn whole worlds upside down.
You mean
Really?
Nuri's world might have changed since she's been here?
Well, that's why she came here in the first place.
She legged it? She legged it from her homeworld? Something happened there? Nuri's background.
Do you know where Nuri comes from?
I was never able to explore the world behind the stone oak forest portal before I sealed it. But I have a theory. Nuri's home world might be the fairyland Nerutvana.
Nairutvana.
A colourful
Nerutvana?
place. A land of bliss.
That doesn't sound too bad, does it? I wonder why she refuses to go back there.
Magikarp?
Do you know more about the magic harp?
It can only be played by the hands of a fairy. A human, even the seer, would perish in the attempt. That's
Oh.
because it was built by fairies.
What for?
It must harbour great power. Power that suits the seer well. Unfortunately, its whereabouts are unknown. We could examine it further otherwise. The Academy of Magicians never broke their silence about it to me. I can't blame them.
But why is it in our world and not with the fairies?
That's one thing that must be discovered. There must be records of Andergast in the Academy.
So the Academy knows the whereabout of the harp? Can't we just destroy it? Probably something easier said than done. Seer?
Did you know the seer?
No. But people told many stories about him. Rumors, you know?
What rumors?
That he had
Rumors
been
with
born
you?
blind, yet touched by Satinav. Or cursed. He saw the future of others, but it was always death, mischief, and bad luck. Never any good or favorable things. Others claimed he was a warlock, driven by the desire to make his prophecies come true.
The seer once prophesied misfortune for me too. Is he trying to make that true also?
I am sure he has other goals. His own goals.
I don't know how long I'll be able to protect Nuri.
The burden you are carrying doesn't belong on your shoulders alone, Geron.
What do you mean?
Considering what he plans to do to Nuri, I will do everything in my power to help you.
Oh shit. New ally? New party member? I mean, did we tell him about our curse? The fact that we can destroy, you know, we have the ability to break things? Well, maybe we have the ability to break the goddamn harp. Well, assuming that it's not one giant one. If it's a smaller one, well, might be able to break it easily. Satinav.
Satinav. Satinav. The Raven mentioned the name once. Can you tell me more about Satinav?
You mean the steersman of the barge?
It's also
of
the
time?
name of the game. In the name of the game.
Satinav was a mighty demigod who descended to the underworld to conquer the barge of time. But the gods punished him for his sacrilege. Now he's chained to the helm of the barge for all eternity.
Oh shit.
And watches the stream of time. He and he alone can see the past and the future, but not even he can change either of them.
Is that why we see the damage the ravages of Satinav cause everywhere?
Yes. Yet the damage they cause is not the same in every world.
Huh. I wonder if we're gonna be able to meet him, though. Change the future.
Is there really no way to change the future?
Future? Past? What do those words mean? Tomorrow becomes yesterday quite fast, doesn't it?
The seer has seen
I
the
guess.
future. Mine too.
Don't believe what every blind man claims to have seen.
How did you know
My
that he
head
was
is buzzing.
blind?
If Nuri falls into the hands of the seer, she'll be doomed.
He'll force her to unleash dark fairy magic on Andergast.
But to what end?
He is a seer. It has to be related to the future. After all the things he did in the past, we have to expect the worst. Your mentor only saw one way to prevent it all from happening.
I cannot kill Nuri, not even if our world would be saved from doom by doing it.
Geron, I'll never allow even one hair on Nuri Daranelavander's head to be touched.
I am prepared to do whatever it takes.
So why don't we take her back to her world?
Is that gonna solve the problem? Just get her back to her home? I guess we kind of have a clear objective now. If we agreed to that. I mean, he can open the seal. I assume? Nuri doesn't want to go.
Nuri doesn't want to go back to her world.
But that's the only way. No matter what she fears, you'll have to take her back there. Otherwise, she'll die.
But haven't you sealed the gate to Nuri's world forever?
And it can never be reopened again. That's right. But there might be a second portal to Narutvina. It is said to be located in the swamps of Lament, deep in the no man's land of the Brinask marshes.
Well, I thought it's as easy as going back to where we started and just, reopen the seal. But no. Fairy gates in the swamp.
Where exactly can I find this fairy gate?
There's a colleague of mine staying in Enqui. Meander Goswin. He has in his possession the crystal of Narutvina. It's a magic prism that points the way to the fairy gate. And it opens the gate as well. Oh, so I hope.
So you're not 100% sure?
I'll go to Andergast to research the whereabouts of the magic harp in the academy there. And who knows? Perhaps we'll find a way of rendering the harp harmless.
So it shall be.
Here, take these notes for your voyage. You will find Goswin's address, and all my knowledge concerning the fairy gate and the realm behind it.
I'm ready. Enqui, Meander Goswin, fairy prisms, swamps of lament, and soon Nuri will be home.
Wait. They say a mighty, very dangerous creature guards the fairy gate.
What kind of a creature, pray tell?
Its eye is said to petrify all living beings, just like a basilisk.
I was
Shit.
expecting as much. There's always a catch.
How can I deal with it, though? Is there a way for me to deal with it? Other fairy worlds?
Are there any other fairy gates? Ones that aren't as far away?
Those gates lead to different worlds in which Nuri would have to die.
What?
Cannot take that risk.
So, fairies cannot go to other fairy worlds? It's weird. It's weird that she is allowed to go to the human world, though.
How can I get past the guardian of the gate?
No one has ever returned to give an answer to that question. Cheer up. Your namesake, St. Geron, once fought against the Basilisk King.
He was the mightiest hero of all time, and he possessed the divine sword Seven Stroke.
There's a hero inside everyone.
Not inside this one, I'm afraid. He's a wimp. Send Fairy's collar to Inkoi.
Why don't you go to Enqui, and I'll
Inqui.
research the harp in Andergast?
The magicians weren't exactly my friends back then, but do you honestly believe they'd let someone like you into the academy?
All right,
Yeah.
forget it.
I guess you're right.
No, our ways must part, Geron. Protect Nuri's life for all it's worth. Take her back home where she can be happy.
You have my thanks for everything. Wish me luck.
You will find your way. We'll meet again in Andergast.
Oh. Well, I guess we're here. This is the mill. This is the rendezvous point. And this place is actually kind of looks gorgeous. Look at the animation of the waves. This is actually really good. This is really good. This game looks really good, viewers. Baron's Wheel.
Here lies... The name is not recognizable anymore.
Someone-
Whoever you may have been, may Boron have mercy on you.
Someone died here?
A Boron's wheel? I hope that's not a bad omen.
Maybe it's just a cat or something. Maybe it's just a goldfish. What do you do with a goldfish if it dies? Do you actually bury it? Put it in a shoebox and bury it, or do you just flush it down the toilet? Yeah, there's nothing else we can interact with here, actually. Other than actually going inside. Oh, I still have the stick. I still have the stick. Yeah, let's go ahead and go inside. Check on Nori. Is she gonna be fine? She gonna be there.
Nuri, are you there?
Nah, shit. Is that her? Son of a...
You. It's you.
He doesn't tell us where she is.
I don't know. I'm not telling.
Let's make him wait. In darkness. Till the bird arrives. The raven shall deal with him.
No, son
The
of a
raven?
bitch.
He will make him talk. I'll get him. You watch the mill.
The raven belongs to the seer?
As soon as the sand runs out, the night herd
Are they talking
will
about the
talk.
same raven?
And his thread will break.
Well, I guess we got captured, and Nori is nowhere to be seen. Yeah, this is a really shitty situation. Shit. Alrighty. Well, shit. We're not in a good situation. Before I do anything, let's go ahead. Oh, I don't even have anything. Where's my flint? Where's my goddamn flint? Where's my goddamn water? Yeah, before we do anything, let's go ahead and read the new entries. I think this one is the newest one. The Fairy Scholar. We found the scholar, but our first encounter couldn't have gone worse. First, we led the orcs to his cave, and then Nori destroyed his fairy artifact. We have to escape before the whole cave collapses, and we managed. Well, if I had these entries, if I had an update for each of these entries, I would have read them as soon as I got them, but sadly, they are not. New prospects. My head is buzzing. We escaped from the cave, and finally, I had the opportunity to speak to the fairy scholar in detail. There's only one way to save Nuri. She has to go back to her world. The fairy gate in Andergast has been sealed for all eternity. But there's supposed to be another gate hidden somewhere in the northern swamplands. Of course, it's being guarded by an invincible monster. Do we really know that's it's invincible? We know it's super strong, and that's it. We know it's super strong, and that's it. New old enemies. The creatures have found us, and the cursed raven is the seer's spy. Oh no! Did we actually determine that? Like, maybe they're talking about another raven. If we can't escape soon, he'll come and get Nuri, and I'll end up with torn out eyeballs just like Gwynling. Well, I guess we have to try and do something. What can we do?